Well, I'm going to see if I can get Chapter 5B's Golden Strawberry. Ow. First failure of the video and didn't make it past the first obstacle. There we go. Some tells me I'm not going to like. So, there. Whoops. As I was saying, some tells me I'm not going to like some of the other golden strawberries. But after I get after this video, I will be starting a new series that's going to be hopefully a lot more relaxing. Probably should start that sooner before I finish school for the semester. Okay. Weary. That's one of the dumbest failures I've ever done. So here, whoops. My phone stripped off the controller. So there we go, up and down, there is it. There's it. So activate the block again. May not have that activate for some reason. As soon as you start a room like that, you have to just go and go and go. Otherwise you will fail. Or at least this room's easy. Oh. So there we go. Never mind. Barely get below the block and get slammed into spikes. Okay, I didn't even touch the ground there. One mod I do want to try out of this, and it's mainly just a map, is 9D. That's going to be an eventually. So jump like this. Do you actually carry momentum? If I... Actually, no, I still need to do this. Whoops. I would say that's the room that difficulties in this level really start to show. At least for me. Might be different for other people. I was heading down right, but sure. Eh. Yeah, that I was going that way. Didn't mean to, but it did happen. So up here. And up again. Apparently not dashed the correct the way I went to, but it still worked. That room's done. This room's done. As I said, this room's done. This room is not done. Since I still have to go this way, it doesn't matter. Whoops. Well, this should be fun to get back to. I wonder which of the two rooms I find to be easier for the keys. How did that work? Really? If I could not do that, I could probably get further. Give me the bubble. Whoops. Guys, stop trying to do fast stuff and start actually just doing patient stuff. Just that way I can get further in more easily. What was that? All of a sudden, I'm glad I was recording that. Yeah, I knew that wasn't going to be the attempt. Whoops. Why do you spawn me facing off into the other direction? Whoops. And that's a good thumbnail. There we go. Up. Up. Whoa. Don't do that. Sometimes I can what? Sometimes I can get further into the level than others. Others? Could I stop dashing up there? Whoops. That was really dumb. I've done twice in a row in 10 minutes. So up and around. And around. Whoa, that was close. So I can try this again. Activate the bubble. Open the door. Go, go, go. And I say active, you say bubble. Active bubble, active bubble, active bubble. Ow! That hurt. Activate the bubbles. Ow! Okay. Would have been cool to see if they had a secret route built into this level. I mean, it's a giant temple, so you'd expect a secret entrance to be somewhere. Of course, don't want to take it straight to the B. And wow, that was close. But I can see why they didn't want to do that. What? How is the momentum carried? Wait a sec. If I could, theoretically, if I could figure a way how to get through the top section, I could bypass this room and all the other rooms. Ah, so close to the bubble. To be fair, that is one of the rooms I have the most difficulty on, even though it's pretty simple to get through once you know what to do. And there we go. That room's done. Which way? Which way's quicker, actually? It's probably this way. Because even though you go through a couple more actually, no, you go through the same amount of rooms. Actually, do you? Yeah, you do. Because in order to get to the second key, you go through this room and the bottom room and then top room. Whoops. I'm really bad at timing that, apparently. Whoops. Give me the golden berry, please. Don't go that fast. After this episode, there's definitely going to be a break between golden berry attempts. Not sure what's going to replace it until then. Probably some type of relaxing series. But I do need a break from the berry attempts. Okay, that somehow worked. And I am just going to do this section first. Because I find it to be more difficult than the other one. So wait, and there we go. How did that work? Whoa! Jump, launch, launch. There we go. And I'm not going to try to dash over to the left there. I mean, right there. So this is the first attempt I've ever done. Wow. And it's still going further and further. Yeah, whoa! Too fast. That works. You would expect if it was pushing me, then I would grab onto it even without me having to turn to the right. I mean, I was holding grab, so you would expect it to still work. You would expect it to work even if you're facing opposite directions from where it's going. Actually, it kind of makes sense why it wouldn't work when you face the opposite direction of the way it's coming from. Still, wow. Which room? Which room? Which room? Which room? let's do this. It's closer. That was close. That was just dumb. Activate the bubbles. Activate the bubbles. Activate the bubbles. Oh, I love to activate bubbles. Wow. Apparently I can get to that section in 30 seconds. Obviously, some sections in this game aren't built the same. I mean, when you have like 50 sections in just the first 4 chapters, obviously there's going to be some that aren't built the same. Ow! That sadly made sense on why it happened. Open up the way so I can go forwards. That did not make sense. You saw me holding down, so I shouldn't have gotten launched to the right. Whoa. So, over this way. Probably the more difficult of the two. Because there's practically no way to save yourself once you start a room. And even though the other one is just one length room, or one room, you can still save yourself on some stuff. That room's done. Come on, speedball, speedball, speedball. It's time to go. It's time to go. Wow. Wait a sec. Go up. Dash. Go like that. Well, I wasn't expecting to make it that time. So I was not ready for it. Activate. Activate. Up and around. Finally, it doesn't just launch me off the side. No, if I do this way, I can just go from the room and go straight across to grab the key. Well, that was close. I mean, at least it's not a boss fight. Ow! Yeah, I'm not really that good at that room. Whoa. And there we go. Now, please open up. And of course that lock was open sooner. And it was just 2 keys on the top, and you didn't have to get one of the keys in order to open up that lock, but sure, I'll take it the way it is. I mean, there's just 2 blocks right up here that just prevent you from going up. Yeah, well, they made some type of razor gate. That was close. So, after this room, it's into this. Jump, jump. Nearly fail. And there we go. So, this should now be a piece of cake. If I actually do the correct stuff. That was close. Open. Thank you. Oh. Come on. And that works. Oh! Just realized that those key things get deactivated once you leave a room. Whoops! I guess I can continue to try this. Ow! I'm glad those spikes only work in one direction. And it's the opposite direction of which they are facing, and wow, that was nearly bad. There we go. Thank you. This room. Wow. No, you don't. I'm sorry, what was that? What happened to my momentum? And don't say I just wall jumped. That's not how that works. I actually ate my momentum. Jerk. Stop doing that. Well, make sure to like and subscribe if you happen to enjoy this stuff. Whoa, that was not what I was expecting. Grab that. Jump like that. I'm sorry, how and ow? Your hitboxes make no sense, game. Thank you for proving the point. Could you just launch me in the direction instead of just sending me upwards from it? I mean, seriously, I just want to grab the block. Thank you. No, you don't. And there we go. That room's done. Wow, nearly failed. Could you give me the momentum, please, game? I mean, you're not stopping, and you know, that could be classified as wall jumping. You would think it would still give me the momentum. Ow! Thank you. That was close. I want to go up right there. Open the door. Open the door. Ow. I at least want to give that thing one more attempt. But it's going to be pretty difficult if I keep just going straight up into spikes. Thank you. What is the momentum carry? I mean, you'd think it wouldn't be that difficult to figure it out, but wow, is it difficult. Yeah, that could definitely explain how I felt. I mean, I was practically in the bubble and then I still missed. Why? I'm crouching like this. I shouldn't dash it white like that. Give me the golden berry. Thank you. Thank you. You know what? How did that work? That was close. Time for the annoying gloom. That apparently doesn't give me. Thank you. Apparently complain and it works. Somehow. Well, I'm apparently not going to get to that today, so I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.